Hey all, this is Xenoxis, welcoming you back to Vampire Survivors episode 18. And we're testing this again. Hopefully it will work now. And stuff that I still have the microphone set to the second option here. And the gain is on the maximum. And well, I mean, it is plugged in properly as well. You know, I don't think that it's not plugged in properly. I don't think that is the case. What if I don't think that is the case, that's what's going on? I don't think, I did go in on the settings again and I realized that it might have been that I was trying to record with the highest audio settings in the recording program, but it might also be that for some reason the recording program, it's saying like, oh, when was it last used, and then the date that it shows there is not correct. Meaning that either there exists like multiple versions of this recording program, and it doesn't go into the correct recording program or something like that, you know. Or I don't know if it has to do with having like the, you know, the sock on the thing, but it shouldn't, like having the sock on. Shouldn't like affect it that way and stuff that. This is of course the gain here. I should just have it like that so I can see that it says gain there. Because that is set on the maximum. Yeah, so yeah, you know. But now it could be, of course, that those USB ports up there are faulty and stuff that, like the 3.0 that doesn't work with the microphone. But I've had those before and they don't have the blue one on it for whatever weird reason and stuff that, so I don't know why that's the case. And I know that the mute button is currently like glowing like red, but that shouldn't still mute the audio and stuff that, because if I go in here, for example, I don't know if you will be able to see this, but if I go in here, for example, I can see that, okay, that's showing up that the microphone is working and stuff that. And if I go into the program, for example, it's just going to take a while here. When you press it once, there we go. Then you can, for example, go in on it here and you can see it working here as well. You can see like, okay, like you can listen to the unit, for example. And then, yes, I can hear the voice here. And stuff that, and like I don't know if you can see all of this, but this I had on before and stuff that, yeah. So right, so I don't know, maybe I need to have like listen to the unit, maybe like I need to like leave that on somehow and stuff that, but from everything you can see here, it shows up as working and stuff that, so I don't know why it wouldn't work, you know, and stuff that. But anyway, you can see now that there are been more unlocks now that has happened in the thing. And that is because I've been playing more of it and stuff that. So we're going to continue on, of course. And we're going to probably be using... do we need to do a inverted mode run? We still need to do with that. With Diva number 5, defeat Living Anguish in inverse Emerald Dream. Living Anguish is, of course, the alien dude, I think. No, Living Anguish is actually just the boss. Living Anguish is this. Yeah. Okay. And we need to defeat that with that, right, yeah. And it is with Diva number 5, Retropod, Glimmer at least 7 techs. With Diva number 5, okay, Retropod, like they have the different things there. With Diva number 5, okay. So Diva number 5 we need to unlock. Twin Dragon and being a body type for Diva number 5, okay, so it's just with regular Diva number 5. Oh no, that's Retro Road, that's Virginia. To defeat all bosses... With Diva number 5 defeat. With Diva number 5 defeat all bosses in inverse. In a single run. Yeah, we can do that. Right, is there anything else we go for? Right, so we go here. We go with Diva number 5. We don't have eggs. And I think we will go with 2 allowed here. And stuff that we will go with just 2 here. On the thing. So go in on that, but deactivate hurry mode, deactivate hyper mode. Now hyper we might leave on because I feel like it's the hurry mode that is the really, really bad part and stuff that, but so we're gonna go with hyper mode, we're gonna go with inverse. Let's go with this, which kind of sounds like boss music. So there we go, we're going with hyper mode, we aren't going with hurry mode here. Now normally I use take awake here in the beginning, of course, obviously, because awake is still very, very useful. But there are also like this. And stuff that sometimes this can be enough. But we're gonna go with Awake. Yes, and we can pick another card immediately. Just get some rerolls, just get some banishes, just get some skips. I think that only becomes available when you're playing in that specific mode, so we get another Randomazo, so we can then go with Silent Old Sanctuary just immediately, boom. This is really good. Okay, you have pretty decent recovery, but we're going for armor. I used immediately here. Oh, got the duplicator. Okay, good. Alright, we need to go bow down because it's reverse. Ballistic missiles. Yeah, sometimes it's actually good to stay here in the beginning because it can be easier to actually stay here than going to the other place. Left hand scan. Now other weapons should not be able to show up. Stuff that. Now of course I could quote unquote just ban more weapons just to make things easier and stuff that, you know, but yeah. Because you can go in here, for example, on Green Warhammer and you can see some of the weapons here and what you need with them and stuff that specifically because yeah, let's go one more level of the duplicator here. It's actually best to stay in this center platform because a lot of characters can actually survive here at the central platform and stuff that, you know. Left hand scan again. Let's get some more stuff here. Just try this too, that's gonna be good to stack with the other revivals of course as well. But the weird thing is, I am having like, so the counter bag should be able to appear, but it never seems to actually appear and stuff that, like, you know. So yeah. Let's get Super Missile here. Yeah, the missile is not that particularly great, it seems like, you know. There's the mini ghost. Chicken saves us. Nice. Yeah, actually staying here, by the way, can be really, really good to do at first, at least. If he was strong enough. Empty Tom, of course, obviously. We don't know what will evolve the Super Missile and stuff that, you know. It might just be that it evolves on its own and stuff that, you know, but yeah, of course, yeah. We kind of want to make sure that we pick up stuff that isn't on the stage as well and stuff that's, yeah. More armor. So yeah, so basically I have looked up the game that this is based on, by the way, and stuff that. I thought about getting, you know, getting the Forza game and stuff that, but the Forza game, while it seems really, really fun and stuff that, especially like it's better than Gran Turismo a lot of times because, you know, because I feel like the Gran Turismo devs has this whole thing that the idea of what game he wants to make and stuff that, and they don't care about the fans as much, you know, because, you know, Gran Turismo 7 was supposed to be the whole celebration thing and stuff that, and then they make it so that it's really hard to earn credits and stuff that, you know, and now I've finally been able to beat it. I should have talked about this before because basically I've been able to beat like the thing because I did it quite a while ago now and stuff that, like several days ago. I beat like the Tokyo 600 for the first time. And it's not that I haven't like tried before, like I've gotten like second place many times, third place many times, and stuff that. And you shouldn't have to like use manual in order to win and stuff that, because it's because of the whole short shifting thing. And maybe like short shifting should not be allowed. Maybe there should be like a cooldown on your transmission or whatever or something like that. Because yeah, I know there are people that say that, oh, but you can get like all the golds with just the automatic and stuff that. But I definitely feel like the license tests have like gotten way harder and stuff that. But it might also be because of the fact that that, for example, I think pick Gran Turismo was Gran Turismo 3, not Gran Turismo 4, by the way. And stuff that, because, you know, it was good and stuff that, but there were, of course, I think in Gran Turismo 3, there were cars that weren't the same quality as the cars in like, you know, or if that first was introduced with 4 and stuff that, because I feel like I would rather take it so that not all the cars are the same quality and stuff that. Now you might say that, okay, like how can Forza have so many cars and stuff that, you know, and stuff that, you know, is the question. It might just be because they have the backing of Microsoft and stuff that, you know, that could be the answer, of course, obviously, but yeah. Right. Now, the quicker we evolve the lifetime scan, of course, the better. You know, it is better to try and get everything we need here first. And then you start limit breaking the lifetime scan and stuff that, and start limit breaking the weapon and stuff that. And you want to actually gain levels manually first, you know, and stuff that, you know, because, you know, that's going to be useful to do. Let's get more empty Tom here. Because empty Tom is also an important part of the formula and stuff that. So yeah. Because it's just so much easier to survive with this and stuff like that. And here, like in this area, it is easier to survive and stuff that I always feel like. And I don't know if it's because of the way the enemies spawn in this area, because they spawn from all around and stuff that, you know. And stuff that. But it might just be also, you know. And yeah, and it's actually the ghost that is causing the freeze effect and stuff that, you know. Which is really just a big lifesaver and stuff like that. So, okay, so that's the rocket. So, hydro cannon requires ballistic missile tech. Okay, so is that its maximum? Because then it will show up. You should actually combine it with that missile actually from Contra actually. Man, that could have been an opportunity. Oh, okay, so it's going to be one more level after this, and it doesn't require anything special. That is very good to know, at least. You know. Yeah, empty Tom. What's our cooldown? Our cooldown is 69%. Nice. And then you want to have a mount, basically. Is what you really want to get on the thing. So get one more empty Tom there. Artificial hailstorm. Nice. Well, it's cool because it shoots up and then it like explodes. So it's like cluster missiles and stuff that, you know, cluster missiles. Very nice. Okay, the Labrador is not on the stage, correct? No, the Labrador is not on the stage. And the Labrador is, of course, very, very nice. Get Ghost up. Yeah, because the lifetime scan is already maxed out, actually, and stuff that. There's another chest. I think we need to actually level up the Ghost first, before it actually works. I think you need to max out the Ghost. I'm tilted, we have 185, but we have 11 armor, which is actually very good. It would make sense that the robot would be tankier. Oh, I went into Providence. I don't know if I should have. I mean, fuck it, let's fight the boss. And of course, one thing you could do is just go in and like deactivate the curse so you don't begin with any curse and stuff like that, because you're already giving like enemies like, what is it, 3 times their normal life value and stuff like that. So this guy being 2.5k or whatever in health means that he ends up with, what is it, like 5,000, 7,500 instead in health. But then of course it's multiplied by the curse, and it's also that enemies scale with your level, even like bosses do and stuff like that. So the more levels you have, the more health they have and stuff like that. Yeah, you know. And I would really, really actually love to get, I would love to just freeze him entirely and stuff like that, you know. More missiles. Let's actually go and get the crown while we can, because the crown is on the stage. And he goes for it! Range! And he goes for it! And by the way, if this doesn't work this time, like, I don't know what to do, you know, and stuff like that. If I'm just gonna, like, from now on, use the code without the microphone and stuff like that, you know. Or if I just have to maybe I just have to go in and make a clean install, just like, you know, and stuff like that, like do a clean install of it or repair or whatever, right, you know. Stuff like that. Or maybe it just exists in multiple places and stuff like that, you know, that, you know. Because maybe the recordings thing should just be separate instead and stuff like that, you know. Let's get more candelabra actually here. Because I feel like we're using missiles right. So the more area we have, the more area the quote-unquote missiles should cover, and that should make us safer in general and stuff like that, you know. Boom, clear that. Yeah, let's go more on the missiles here. And obviously, this guy is the worst one you can go and fight, of course, because this guy is the toughest, I believe. But we are gonna go and kill all the bosses, of course, obviously. But I wanna feel like normally, like, you wanna get powerful enough before you start doing that, you know, and stuff like that, yeah. Let's get more there. We're only level 38 at this point, but still, you know. And I'm gonna avoid picking up the extra weapons unless there's a new weapon that I haven't used or whatever, you know. But I believe the weapon drops are actually fixed and stuff like that, you know, so yeah. Get some more XP here. And for the final one, I mean, Ale from the Future could be good with the Armadillo and stuff that depends on, of course, what weapons can show up here. Like, can we grab some of the other weapons that are new, basically, that other characters have and stuff like that, or do we need to quote unquote unlock those weapons first? Is the question, right? Let's go Candelabra here. So the missiles is maxed out as well. The fact that the guy isn't dead yet is a bit annoying. So they're gonna have a lot of health, of course, obviously, but yeah. I mean, I would love it otherwise if... Oh, a chest! Come on, either it's gonna be missiles or, yeah, life not scan. Okay, good. So, or paranormal scan rather. So paranormal scan is good. So now we're gonna be getting the stats. And of course, once we max out the other things here, let's just burn him. Yeah, they're actually, he becomes stationary there. You could actually do this, and this should be able to actually kill it, I think, fairly quickly. Right, but there is more chests here now. Please give me the other one upgrade. Okay, good. So that's Hyperion Bazooka. But this should be it. Then yeah. Oh, this is gonna be candy box. Regular candy box, okay. Let's see, is there anything else we would want? We are gonna lose a lot of damage though if we take something here. I'm just checking here. Is there anything worth it? Punch Eagle Gun. The Eagle Gun is pretty good actually when you upgrade it. Even though the Armadillo is there, because we haven't picked up an Armadillo. So shouldn't the box be here then? There's the contra stuff, but the box is not here. Why though? I do remember having been able to see the box in here before, but let's go for homing missiles. But the homing missiles aren't gonna... Alright. This is used, okay. So let's just go with might on that. We do want to do manual levels for a while though, by the way. We want to be doing manual levels for a while here, I feel like. Now all of a sudden we're taking a shit ton of damage. Yeah, it's because it's the stronger enemies. Let's go with the area on the homing missile. Cosmic Rave. Okay. I mean, that's pretty insane. Let's go! Welcoming you back to the Empire, sir. We haven't gotten a single lifestyle scan upgrade or whatever, you know. Whatever you call it, like the upgraded version, you know. I mean, this boss is tough for a reason, you know. I'm guessing that he's the final boss in the game. And maybe the alien is like a hidden super boss or whatever, you know. Because yeah, it kind of looks like a Cyclops alien thing. So, yeah. Let's get some more chicken. So did we use up one of the revivals? I forgot if we died or not. Oh, there it is, paranormal scan. But it's area. Here's the thing, right? The area does actually matter when you're using, for example, when you're using the Bonnie or the other character, because they basically team up. So that then she also receives the bonuses and stuff like that, you know. And she does her individual damage, I believe, as well. So let's go Hyperion Bazooka here. Yeah, the fact that this guy is still alive is a bit annoying. I'm not gonna lie. Right, let's go area on the with bazooka. I'm gonna take area if ever area shows up on it and stuff that, you know. Hyperion Bazooka specifically. Because of course, if we can get huge enough area, then of course surviving is going to become easier. But we are specifically looking for life for the scan, paranormal scan, and we're looking specifically for the. Let's just move it a little bit back. That was a little bit too close, I feel like, you know. Yeah. This thing loves getting stuck down there, which is not good. Well, there's a purple chest. Disc of Gold beginning, which could actually be insane. Do we use Wicked Season? And this is so good, though. Because what do we have? We have Awake. We have the other thing. That will just allow us to get levels quicker. Yeah, let's just go with that. A mount! Hell yeah, that's good. Now, of course, it could just be that we get screwed immediately when the curse happens and stuff that, like, that we're not actually powerful enough. Was it still here? Okay. Area on the homing missile. Yeah, because keep in mind that even though homing missile is only one level, it will still be able to limit break. This is a good thing. Oh, this might be huge. Area on the paranormal scan. I don't remember if the area actually does anything or not, or whatever, right? You know, because yeah. Area on homing missile. I shouldn't have gone in here first and stuff that, because you're kind of meant to fight this boss last. Now there are definitely other weapons that I might go for eventually and stuff that, but we are abusing the Silent Oath Sanctuary for now. Oh yeah, that's when the curse is happening. You just need to survive this. And Hyperion Bazooka, there we go. I don't know if you can get a mount on a Hyperion Bazooka or not, because that would actually be good. Yeah, we did survive there. Now it's the XP time. Arion homing missiles. Arion homing missiles. And keep in mind, what a mount does, Paranormal Style, it doesn't mean that it multi-triggers. Although, quote-unquote, if we get... I don't know if we can have a chance to get more purple chests and stuff that, like... Because supposedly, right, when you're running Endless, you are supposed to be able to get more Arcanas that you're supposed to be able to break. Having 2 Arcanas. And I believe the way it works is that once you quote-unquote clear the run, we have Hyperion Bazooka, 1 more amount. Okay. Why are you standing him, maybe? You stand like that. But maybe I should have waited with picking up the freeze when it's actually become cursed and stuff like that, you know. Arion homing missile. And we did of course activate endless mode and stuff that, you know, so that's no problem. Or is that the boss dead? I think that's the boss dead. Let's actually get Skullomaniac here, even though we probably don't need it. And that's gonna be another Skullomaniac, of course, obviously, so yes. I know we might fuck ourselves doing this actually with Skullomaniac and stuff like that, so yeah. Of course, once we have enough levels, of course, on our weapons, then we should be able to survive even when it's like very, very high curse and stuff like that, you know. That should be no problem. Because, yeah. Get that. Let's go with more speed here. So we can get it faster. There's a bunch of clovers here, or there's 1 clover. There's another clover over here somewhere. I think that's both of them. Yeah. So clovers are really good, of course, because it affects our luck. So that. Okay. And then we go bottom 1. Bottom door. We have Psycho City, so we need the Spellbinder here, and we need to grab the thing. The problem is, of course, the more we pick up here, like, the more we're gonna delay limit breaking the weapons more and stuff like that, which could be an issue. Okay. And now we go and pick up Spellbinder here. And of course, certain weapons are really good with the whole effects and stuff like that, you know. Okay, Spellbinder. He's shooting out himself. Yeah, when curse happens, we're at a lot of curse and stuff like that, yeah. And keep in mind, this is not hurry mode, of course, so, you know... Where's the boss? There it is. Oh yeah, more Spellbinder. Severing. Silvering, 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 Spellbinder, Silvering, Spellbinder. Now we could of course use not get the curse levels and stuff that. The During Curse is pretty bad here, as you can see. Okay, now there's XP. Freeze, please. Freeze! I don't know if we have defeated the boss yet or not here. Because it's really hard to see. Arion homing missile again. Right, there should actually be a max out on the stats, supposedly is what is supposed to exist, that there is supposed to be a maximum of each, you know, stat and stuff like that, yeah. The red numbers, I believe, are crits, correct? Arion homing missile cause obviously. There's a lot of damage. Primarol, okay. I think that means that the boss is dead. Yeah, I think that's the boss dead. More chests. More Primarolas. Very good. I know, because otherwise it becomes awkward when you don't have like the microphone on and stuff that, you know, or whatever, you know, because yeah. No, I don't think it's Steam that's actually blocking it, because that would be weird if that is like a setting, you know, stuff that's, yeah. More area, my Imperium Bazooka. I would really like to kill the Clocker dudes before we continue on here. Okay. Actually, let's continue on here. Right. Let's go left to right, right. Okay, this is where the greed mask is, so let's go pick up greed. Okay, we go pick up greed. And then we head up in the next junction. I mean, of course, to kill all the bosses here anyway and stuff that, so, you know. And the Saga series, by the way, my first Saga games was actually Romancing Saga 2 and 3 actually and stuff that, you know, and I did finish 3, I think I did, but I forgot if I finished 2 or not, because otherwise I should get back and actually try to finish that and stuff like that. They're great games, of course. I still need to finish, of course, Suikoden and stuff like that. Now, for some reason, I'm pretty certain that we finished Final Fantasy V and stuff like that on the PC version and stuff like that, because I'm pretty certain that I remember recording the final boss and stuff like that, but maybe I never finished it on PC and stuff like that for whatever weird reason, because, you know, Final Fantasy V is not hard at all, you know, and stuff like that to finish, you know, so. Oh, I forgot if that achievement is also on the PlayStation, because there is basically an achievement for actually getting the One Unite class, I believe. Stuff like that, which is the biggest like work, stuff like that in the game. But I believe there are also certain enemies that you need to grind in it, like more homing missile. Still alive. Le Crab. And keep in mind that we're not gonna pick up like the sword or the whatever glimmer things. Because I think that those glimmers, right, was with a specific version of the character and stuff that, the specific glimmers and stuff that, so yeah. And I don't know if it's, I believe that it says that it's individual glimmers, that it's not just one glimmer and stuff that, because, let's go Might on homing missile. I mean, we might just be able to stand still here until it dies. Let's just speed up. Because we're not taking any damage. I'm saying it if I notice that we start taking damage here. We go and there's the axe. So we just discard the axe. Get that, and that's everything from here. Ooh! And there is an actual egg here now. There's also another purple chest. Right, because certain drops are fixed, I believe. So these purple chests are meant to get here. But it's because we bought... We got like a purple chest earlier at one point, yeah. So, okay, so losing health. Okay. Una polero. This is really good if we later on get the cats. But I don't know if it's with this character that has the cats or if it's the specific character that has the cat companion. Because I realized that the cat thing... So, during one run, I ran with Gemini, I got the cats, I limit breaking the cats, and I went for amount as much as possible, and I thought that it's just like, you just have a certain amount. But I feel like maxing out the amount is like really insanely hard. And stuff that, but you know... Man, Hail from the Future is so good though. List the weapon. And that affects both of those missiles though. I'll reroll again. Oogaloo wobbly oogaloo nope. And these certain weapons can fire more. But yeah, I want to actually have that because that's just an insane DPS increase, by the way. You know, I turn off damage numbers later. There is supposedly an egg somewhere as well here. Is it? Yeah, it's here actually where we managed to kill the thing. Right, and we have gone down, we've gone top. Let's go to the left here then. Oh, that's the bottom one. Left one. Okay, and this is where that thing is, the Pomagus. Let's get Pomagus. And then we need to get to the boss. There we go, that's good. That didn't take too long to die. Glaive with discard. Get the treasure chest, get more Pomagus. Right. And now we head over. Right, and now we head up. And this one has two. This one has the green one, the spinach, and one of the other things. So we can get some spinach here. And we go for boss. There we go, that's the exact location. Okay. Every time speed. For example, that's a Flambird, but we don't take that, we take this though. And now, wait for it. for crown, please. Okay, let's almost done. Crown, there we go. Good. Hopefully that's a lot of levels. Might on the Imperium Bazooka. Might. Area. Amount. Might. Amount. Might. Area. Amount. Area. Might. Area. Amount. Might. Speed. Might. Speed. Area. Might. Amount. Speed. Amount. Might. Actually, let's just go random always now. So there was a ton of levels. And now we can get the red one as well here. Okay. Oh, there's a chest over there. Oh, we can skip that for now. Okay. Okay. So we've done that, and then we now only need to do the right one here. And that should be the final one that we need to do. This one. Yeah. Let's go get the left one here first though. Talgo left. And then we go to the top here and get Chroma's mana so we can spawn more enemies. There we go. Now we're super speed here. Max health armor and stuff like that, so yeah. We got that's an egg. It's going absolutely crazy. We're an absolute beefy tanky boy. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's the weapon. Alright, and I think that's it. Because it's gonna be really annoying if we missed a single boss and stuff like that. So let's go to the door. Get more health recovery here. Because if you get health recovery high enough, then enemies need to be doing a ton of damage to even be able to kill you and stuff like that. Because it's actually possible with paranormal scan to become stronger than death or whatever it knows, yeah. So do that for now. And then as we get closer to the skull here, we go here outside so you can see what the skull actually is here. That's maximum zoomed in. So yeah, but for example, okay. Our movement speed is very, very high here. Okay, and the alien guy is out now. Let's just triple speed here. The main problem is it's so hard to see. Because it should show up on the map though when the alien is dead. And keep in mind that 30 minutes it should get reset here and stuff that, and then it should be easier to see technically. Turn off damage, now turn off flashing VFX. Okay. I don't know if we killed the alien or not here though already. Because normally the emerald thing should always spawn from the boss, I guess. The damage numbers, flashing effects. Is that the alien? I think that was the alien. No? You're not the alien, right? Well, there it is. There's the thing that indicates that the alien is dead. And it needed a crown, right? I didn't mean to do that. Anyway, I think that should do it then. And that gives us 5 unlocks Super Missile, unlocks Twin Dragon in Virginia, prototype for Diva number 5, unlocks Mr. S, defeat with English, defeat enough defeat all bosses in a single run, and defeat all bosses in inverse Emerald SaGa in a single run. So yeah. That's good. So Hyperion, Bazooka did 402 million, 0.5, but keep in mind that these are like the base versions of the weapons and stuff like that, and the homing missile only did 30.9 million, of course, yeah. Level is 242, enemies defeated 79,000, gold earned 64,887, and its Hyperion is gold times 3.75. So that's pretty decent. Let's see, are there more unlocks here now? Yeah, so with Diva number 5, Retropod, Glimmer at least 5 takes. Okay, so we could have done that. Glimmer at least 7 takes, so it's 7 different takes. Okay, with Diva number 5, Glimmer at least 11 takes, okay. So we need to do it with Gino, with Retropod. With Xenoxis, okay, fully above the Sanguine Star, this is the Sanguine Star. For the old Twin Dragon, Get the Twin Dragon. Okay, so that's that sword, yes. Okay, good. Well, Mr. S will showcase his skills with text, gets more projectiles, okay. And that's the weapon that we don't not have, this one. So now Retropod Shanks. Charge triggers the ballistic missile tech. Can fly. Can initially use the cosmic ray tech. Gains bonuses to might, projectile speed, duration, area cooldown, and recovery based on the total amount of gleam attacks. Ooh. So that's the number 5 with Genia. Retropod is the one that we need to use. But I definitely feel like Shanks, Paradox, and all of these should have had like unlocks on them as well. And stuff that, and not just Retropod and Virginia and stuff like that, because it definitely feels like it is more planned, maybe. I don't know. So we have those. I am along that. Right. Come on, then. None of them require inverse now, except for this one. So let's go into start here again, and we do number 5, because we need to do it with that weapon, get the Twin Dragon to 6 for the Twin Dragon. Right, and we are on doing the Xenoxis with the Spectre of Ivanagna. Alright, if I just look like what it looks like, Spectre of Ivanagna, I know directly where to go. Yeah. Spectre, okay, that's the one that we want, this one. And that one, I know where that is. The wheel one is actually in the purple place. So let's use number 5. And it should give me 11 ticks. Inverse mode off, hurry mode on. Let's use the funny song. Let's do the fun music. So the used awake immediately. Oh, I should have allowed more slots actually, because now you cannot get the thing here. Actually, let's go in again, because I'm gonna use more than 2 weapons anyway. Let's go in with 6 weapons. I mean, Silent Hill Sanctuary is worth it for those things as well. Do we use Duplicator, please? Armadillo, Tirajisu. Yeah, because we need tech weapons, actually. Kick makes sense. Let's see here, can we find out what we need with it? Nope. Let's go punch. Yeah, we're gonna stay here in the beginning, by the way, just because, you know. Please! Yeah, we're not using up the Tirajisu yet, which is good. Twin Dragon. Do do do. Do 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 do. Empty tome is gonna be very, very useful to get soon here. Oh man. Yeah, we need Pumarola to evolve kick, so yeah. Twin Dragon. Nope, don't go for any of those. Empty tome. We really need this other charge of TI so soon. Duplicator. I wish they would allow you to get something that would allow you to... Oh. Saber machine gun makes sense. Now I got guns. Candelabra. Insane. Or freeze. The freeze is saving your life, man. Because of course we want to glimmer a lot of different techs. Do we use the eagle gun? Yes, we do use the eagle gun. Because I'm gonna see is what we need here. So I can try and remember here. Okay, we have those. The eagle gun requires spinach, which is on the stage. And that is the walls on its own. And I mean, Silent Host actually could still be good if we're looking for different arcanas later on. It's not that we'll see if we need it or not. Pumarola. I not mean to do that. Get the punch or kick or whatever it was there. Yeah, so she dances, of course. But I don't get how the robot, this is a different body for the robot. I'm guessing it gets explained in the game, or I took spinach even though it's on the stage, my bad. Because you want to take, for example, if you know what's on the stage, then you want to make sure to not pick them. And I kind of wish that you could make something that you could use to activate to never have the things show up that is on the stage, for example, and stuff like that. Of course, if there is Suis on the stage, sometimes you might actually want to pick it up earlier and stuff like that, so there's something to remember as well. We still haven't seen the other shots of Tirayu though, which is actually pretty bad, because we only got 3 left and stuff like that. And the Tirayu only counts for one of those charges. Haha! Ooh, that's good. That's a crossing. Boom. Nice. Get some chic. Actually, a tractor orb actually might be very, very good. If we get an armadillo, by the way, I'm definitely picking a tractor orb. Because we don't have paranormal scan. The question is, are we gonna need paranormal scan? Maybe. Except then we cannot get the ghost. Unless the ghost could show up in the chest. Because the chests, the candy box, of course, not with passives. So then you would need to pick that passive from the armadillo. But armadillo doesn't allow you to get those passives. That's weird. So let's get the kick. And not having that healing is going to be a bit annoying. So yeah. I forgot if we have anything high enough. Nope. Because keep in mind that passives cannot cut limit break and stuff like that. But what I mean is, for example, is it would have been cool if there would have been more levels to certain things. There we go, finally the other level of Tiramisu there. Actually, we don't need to kill any specific bosses with this, it's said, right? Although we probably want to do it just to get some things. And because you might wonder why, what is this whole portal business, but that's actually a thing from the game, from the Emerald. This lifetime scan. I don't know if we could get the ghost or not. Yeah, because even with Armadillo, right, we cannot like pick up the ghost via Armadillo, I don't think. You know. Get Spellbinder. Get that, silver ring for more area of effect. Get Pumarola. I forgot in which store that thing was, by the way. Lifetime scan. Candelabrador. Spinach. Lifetime scan. I think that might be... Nope. Not yet. Oh, I think we got touched by the Guardian there. I'm almost dead again. Because the Guardian is actually hitting us there when we're doing that circling like that. How much closer? Okay. Chicken. Hell yeah. But does the 7 different takes also mean that it will count for like stuff that we, you know... There's another purple. Yeah, that's how we get the cannon box, yeah. Head from the future. Could be good here. Candelabrador. Kick, kick. Punch, punch. Candle. Okay, so let's see here. Familiar Forge. Okay, Armadillo is not showing up here, so you can see. Maybe it has to do with inverse mode actually. Allowing you to pick that. Right, where is the... where is it? I know what I'm looking for, but... Damn! Why is it so... Okay, get those. Hoopla! I just took my hand off the keyboard and then it was over. And that's the upgraded kick. That's the upgraded punch. And we have the cats. Candelabrador. Or whatever it was. Garden is still there. I think this is the character that is meant to use the cats for whatever reason. That's not scan. I mean, we can still get paranormal scan the other way if we get the super candy box turbo, or whatever we call it. Yamari. Saber machine gun. We already killed the boss. Yes, we did. That's not scan. Eagle gun. I don't have the saber. So now we can take a ton machine gun. It is starting to look pretty good. Wait, wow. Oh, I thought those were missiles, but those are actually bullets. It's just like, I'm gonna dance. Do it! Use the forbidden dance! It looks like one of the moves are actually like a punch. I thought that that was a special like animation for something, but yeah. No. There we go, and that's the upgrade gun. That's the Pendragon evolved eagle shot. Can give me the bounding shot to take. Yeah. But I mean, if there is a special thing with the cat, right, then why shouldn't they have upgraded the cat at this point and got the Amari and have it be able to like take or whatever, you know, like add a glimmer functionality to the thing, please. Glimmer functionality to get the Amari. Bomb shot. Bombarding fire. Okay, finally we go to the door, and that's the top one. We still haven't upgraded that yet, so, you know, let's go to the left one now. Let's pick up greed. And maybe we should just not pick up the cursed items though, maybe. You know. This music is funny. Oops. We overshot it there. And it should be the next one, yeah. There's a chest over there. Not more of that. If I can get that then. Let's just use double speed always instead, just to make things go quicker. So we can move quicker basically. Okay. instead. From something. Where are we exactly? I don't know why what did that much damage that quickly and stuff that, you know. Yeah, that should be the left one, that should be the good one. And these cyclope-like enemies are what that special boss is, by the way, so yeah. Ja, there's the good metallgion. Maybe that character is unlockable because there is another character that I felt like is associated with cat in the game at least, and it's the one like with the dog-like face, like Anubis kind of, whatever it is. Let's probably prioritize weapons if possible here. There's an egg. Get that egg. And there should be... evolve the hand. Kill that hand. And this is basically... when you actually see the punches. I feel that... yeah, you can't actually see the punches because it's overlapping with another thing there. You can see the punches, kinda like going like doom 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 all the time, like this. Okay, there's a guard in here now. Okay. And this is... oh, this is the upgraded version finally. I want to try and kick a Hibi in. But that should not be fully upgraded. It seems like it's fully upgraded here. That seems weird. Let's just speed up here. Attack the orb. So we could just avoid picking the right one up and stuff that, because we don't need that one. Let's use the cursed one. Okay. Almost at the time limit. Just that. I keep my 30 minutes. Ah. Okay, taking a lot of damage. Super slow motion. Because one thing is to fully upgrade it, of course, so that means that you actually need the levels on it. That, okay. Clover. Okay. So what was there? Some weird reason. Okay, that's the upgraded, so I handle. Super candy box. Do we use Vicious Hunger here? Because I feel that Vicious Hunger might actually... I don't know if that is overrides the cats or whatever, right? Because I think that should do it otherwise now. Most of that. Unless there is a hidden level on it, but I don't think there is, right? Because none of the other ones like that goes like that. That require something. Because this one required Chroma's Mama to get to that status and stuff that, and those are also only has one level. So that should do it. And we get Twin Dragon to level 6. Fully evolved the Twin Dragon. And with the Diva number 5 with the Glimmer, at least it will take sound like battle tank body type. Okay, good. So yeah, with Amaya defeat the Iron Maiden in Universe Emerald Dream. With the Diva number 5 Retropod Glimmer, at least it takes. Okay, so each of these characters get evolved spirit rings. Unlocks intuition starting weapon from Amaya. is get spirit rings. Okay, so you're how much? Not 1,000. Gain set bonuses when collecting her summoned cats. Oh, okay. When collecting her summoned cats, meow. Wait, so more cats equals more stat bonuses. Oh man, so we can finally pay as catgirl. Yeah, because then the more unlocks you have here, like the more expensive this guy gets. Yeah, okay. Gather the largest cat of cats. End the anguish with audible melodies to get this mechanical songstress. Oh. Yeah, we should have defeated Anguish with this, which we didn't do. Battle tank, okay. Yeah, but actually that's gonna do it for this time and stuff that, so yeah, you know. Now if the sound is working, of course, and you know, if the sound's working, by the way, then that's gonna be huge. And stuff that. But anyway, one thing, final thing I want to talk about is if Forza, because I'm not getting Forza and stuff that. Instead, I'm getting like I'm getting 3 games because some of them are price reduced actually. I'm getting some of the Saga games, but it's not like the Romancing Saga remasters. So they are games like I haven't played before. So it's the remaster of Romancing, or not Romancing Saga, but it's Saga Frontier 1 and 2. It is. Now I know that there is also like a remake of one of the Romancing Sagas, but I think it's on specific on Romancing Saga 2, which I feel is the worst Romancing Saga game, because Romancing Saga 3 is actually the better one. And there you can kind of create who the main character is, the character that you select to start with and stuff like that. And I kind of choose the worst one, which had like the strategy part that you needed to do and stuff like that, which was a bit annoying, but yeah. It is still the same mod secrets, but yeah. And Bestiary is still the same here. But I'm guessing, right, that one of the things that I missed, for example, for some reason, because it doesn't put it here, one of these is going to be Galmoth. And Galmoth I have already defeated and stuff that, so I don't know why it's not triggering and stuff that. Like, this happened before and stuff that, and I don't know if it has to do with, like, oh, it doesn't register if you're too powerful, or, you know, what is supposed to be the thing, you know, and stuff like that. And maybe you have to, like, use Galmoth or something like that, you know. I don't know. But anyway, I hope you all enjoy this, and I'll see you all next time. And this has been episode 18, by the way.